Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today is a day of reveals and announcements for season 2 of MW2 and Warzone 2. We are starting here first with our official launch trailer, which shows us an exclusive look at some new gameplay within season 2. Then we're going to move on into the ranked reveal as well that ended up dropping. So we'll go through this launch trailer, sort of break down and spot what we can here. Features a little bit of everything. Warzone multiplayer, obviously we're dropping into Ashika Island here. It's time. We've got Ronin obviously looking dope as ever. He's got the swords out. Gonna be a cool operator and cool executions hopefully with that as well. We get footage of the initially the redeployed drones here. These of course won't be there till mid-season, but still this is something I find to be particularly interesting. What we're seeing here is players using their guns while still falling, so maybe that's going to be a change where in the sky you can actually use your guns like back in Warzone 1. Definitely a very quick little cut here of this footage, but it's there nonetheless, which I found to be kind of interesting. Obviously it was also crossbow footage as well. A lot of Ashika Island gameplay here though. DMZ missions obviously, since it's going to be a playable map in DMZ as well. Then we got ranked multiplayer. We're going to learn more about this in just a few minutes as well. With the remainder of this video, maps, modes, and more. We've got Dome as a 6v6 map. Obviously it takes place in the battle map as well for Observatory. We've got the airport battle map happening as well, where there's tanks, there's all sorts of vehicles. Seems like it's going to take place largely over the tarmac as well. Infected, fan favorite mode. Gun game, fan favorite mode. No real surprises here. We get a very quick glimpse at Afghan on Al-Mazrah. Keep in mind, this is only a Warzone map change. Doesn't have anything to do with 6v6 yet as of right now. 1v1 Gulag. Pretty basic stuff here, just like back in Warzone 1 as well. We get executions happening. Always got to be super cinematic, right? Running while plating, going through doors. Loot explosions we saw there, so obviously the looting is going to be different now when you end up getting taken out. No more backpack looting. This is the way it's going to be going forward, where all the loot pops out, lands on the floor, just like back in Warzone 1 as well. And then yeah, all the cinematic cuts, all the super heavy action shots that every single trailer has per usual. Call of Duty Season 2 pre-order now. All that stuff, yada yada yada. So quick little reveal trailer that gives us some interesting glimpses of season 2 gameplay. All right, so as mentioned, we also got some ranked details here, and this goes in depth on all of ranked play here in Modern Warfare 2, and hopefully gives us some insight as to what to expect with Warzone 2 ranked play here whenever that ends up happening, because that was confirmed a while ago back at Call of Duty Next. Initially here we can see our official ranks for MW2. Honestly, they look pretty sick. So we got bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, which I love here, crimson, iridescent, and then top 250. Also, hopefully you guys don't hear crazy like background noise. My neighbors decided the day after the Super Bowl was the perfect time to start operating heavy machinery apparently, so that's going on. But anyways, when it comes to ranked here, an overhauled rank and division system, including greater emphasis on skill ratings and more rewards. And keep in mind, any rewards that you earn throughout all of ranked play in MW2 are going to be able to be used in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, DMZ, and Warzone 2. So while ranked is just in multiplayer as of right now, the rewards are universal. So we got a trailer here. It's a longer one that's narrated. If you guys want to check that out, feel free to do so. I think it's up on the Call of Duty League channel right now, or site right now. It's going to be just like basically the CDL in terms of maps and rule sets here. So hardpoint, S&D, and control rotations are all going to be the same. And then we get to our skill ratings here. So basically to get through every single tier here, from bronze up to iridescent and ultimately top 250, you have to have a certain amount of skill rating points. So you can see the denominations here. I'll zoom in a little bit more for you guys as well. So like everyone's going to start off in bronze. Obviously, as you go through with your skill rating, the more you get, the higher up you go and you can grind. Top 250 is 10,000 plus skill rating, by the way. So this is the result of every match you play. Simply put, win the match to gain SR, you lose the match, you lose SR. But individual performance and your team's overall performance are going to impact the amount of skill rating you earn. So if you do really, really well and you dominate the lobby and win by a ton, you're going to get more skill rating than if you just did all right and win by like 5. So that's really important to keep note of. The more dominant you are in any given match, the more you're going to be rewarded in terms of your skill. Every skill division below through iridescent has 3 tiers to progress through. So there's like bronze 1, bronze 2, bronze 3. Basically, you'll go all the way up through those. Think of those as additional SR subcategories. Returning from the Vanguard standard ranked play system is the top 250, which is a global leaderboard basically. The top 250 will be active at the beginning of each season and start to fill as the best players climb above. The race to top 250s on who's going to be the first to qualify. Your favorite CDL pros who qualify will also be actually shown on the leaderboard with like a special profile basically, so you'll be able to see how good you are against the actual pros, which honestly is pretty interesting. Everyone will start out as bronze, as mentioned. That means you get to play anytime you want. No placement matches. You just start at bronze. You go up from there. As for squadding up, you are allowed to bring up to 3 squad mates into matches, so you can play with, that team there. Bronze through platinum players party up with no restrictions. Diamond and crimson players can only form parties with and play against other players within 2 skill divisions. So there is that limit. You can't play with like an iridescent and a bronze player together, right? Iridescent and top 250 players can only form parties with and play against players with 1 skill division as well. So just, obviously limiting like the player boosting, if you will. And I imagine Warzone 2 ranked is also going to be very similar to that as well. Rank seasonal win challenges. As we get into some of the rewards and the challenges here, quick reminder, obviously a huge week for COD news and updates and everything. Every time there's updates, news, patch notes, leaks, anything like that, it's all right here on the channel. I'm covering it every single day, so feel free to hit that subscribe button. And if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. Also, just a quick heads up, guys. Right now, G Fuel is running a big game BOGO, buy one, get one free event. So if you're looking to restock on your favorite flavors, or maybe you want to try out something new, now is quite literally the best time to do so, thanks to that buy one, get one free discount. The link for that will be down in the description below if you want to go ahead and check that out. Winning a ranked play match also counts towards 2 additional systems, your rank and seasonal win rewards. The rank represents your cumulative progress in ranked play starting at rank 1 and going through 50. Advancing through ranks is as simple as winning matches. Every ranked play win awards a star. Earn enough stars and you'll progress to your next rank. So you got to just win a ton to start going up through these. And these are the actual ranks themselves. So if you get to 5 ranks, you get the snake. If you get to 15, you get the wolf. 40, you get a rhinoceros. 50, you get the dragon, which is like the end all be all basically here. So they're cool emblems. They always do really cool designs and graphics and stuff for ranked. I wish this was more towards standard gameplay as well. You also get in each win counting towards seasonal win challenge, which offers new rewards each rank season. In other words, no matter your skill division, you still get rewarded and the next rank up is only a few wins away. Additional new features here. We can't prevent players from ultimately disconnecting, but there are a few features being introduced with this version of ranked to make those moments more manageable. Ranked play matches will not start if the teams are uneven. If a player disconnects or quits before a match begins, you return back to the lobby and that match doesn't count. That's pretty solid there. If a player disconnects or quits in the middle of a match, all members outside of that party will not lose any SR. So that's also a really solid update too. Bad behavior, so players who quit too often, disconnect, or commit friendly fire too often will also have punishments. Another new feature is the demotion protection, which will help all players avoid immediate relegation after advancing to a new skill division. So basically, if you get into a skill division and then you suddenly perform real bad, it's not going to immediately drop you back down. There's some forgiveness there, if you will. Go to the spoils. So the rewards and whatnot here, there's going to be all sorts of stuff, which is pretty exciting. Whether you're in the top 250 or have only ranked up a few times, there's plenty that comes with winning ranked play games. All then can be found shown off within ranked play in MW2 or even Warzone. There are several seasonal win rewards for the first ranked season, starting with a sticker at 5 wins and a pro issue SMG blueprint, which includes attachments that are fit for competitive play at 10 wins. Additional rewards up this progression path include a charm, decal, loading screen, all the way up to a weapon camo. So yes, we actually have long-term goals and rewards for ranked play this year, similar to Vanguard, which I think this mode desperately needs, and that's a good way to like incentivize playing it, which honestly I'm a big fan of. So in terms of ranked rewards, there's a few key items outside of a new calling card every 5 ranks and some additional competitive focused cosmetics. You get an operator's skin for rank 5, so they're definitely up in the game in terms of rewards. We've guaranteed weapon camos, which of course are universal for all weapons, blueprints, operator's skins, 1 home version, 1 away version, which is pretty solid. The blueprint, as mentioned, a gun screen that tracks ranked play wins if you want, a combat knife blueprint, other operator skins home and away as well, and the sort of tier of the awards and rewards, I should say, are increasing as you get more and more wins. So like the first skin probably gonna be a little basic. The 50 win skin a little bit more advanced, a little bit more flashy as well. Reaching bronze and silver awards you a new emblem, including the top 250, grants 2 new special operator skins, an animated emblem, and a weapon charm. You earn the other division rewards by finishing at higher or lower. Iridescent and top 250 members also get an animated calling card, while the #1 ranked player will receive a special one-of-a-kind exclusive animated calling card and emblem, which can be considered the ultimate bragging rights. So everyone will get to show off via their calling cards what division they were in, but if you get the best of the best, if you are the #1 ranked player, you officially get access to the rarest calling card in the game that only you get, a 1-of-1. That's a super cool reward. Obviously, it's not something most players are probably ever going to be able to achieve just because it's so limited and takes so much grinding and dedication, but it's really cool that they are going out of their way to actually give some cool custom, awards for the best of the best, iridescent and top 250. I think that's a pretty cool idea there. Tips from the pros, yada, yada, yada. So honestly, ranked play here is looking really solid. And like I said, they confirmed ranked for Warzone back at Call of Duty Next. They mentioned that it was something that they're working on. And I imagine the systems here, since this is being introduced and being revamped for MW2, would be very similar for Warzone 2. Probably not 1-for-1, just because obviously comp in multiplayer plays very different from comp in battle royale, but you change things from how much you dominate in a match depending on your SR. Is do you place top 3, top 1, top 10? You get more for each of those kill bonuses and stuff like that, but you'll probably have similar divisions, similar rules in place for you can only play bronze to platinum or whatever. Crimson and Iridescent can only play with diamonds and above and whatnot. So there will be limitations that are similar, and there will be general gameplay rules that are similar. So a good insight into this overall should be a pretty interesting update, and something I'm probably going to be grinding here once it is out. But all that being said, that is going to wrap things up for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. That way you can always guarantee you're up to date with all things going on. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.